Dasai. 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 All right. Can you hear me? Dankie Edith. Hello Mariette. It took us a minute to be able to go live because I didn't know how to go live from my phone. So it was a little bit of a mess. But welcome, welcome. Hello Mariana. All right, so I'm looking at my phone here, and I'm also looking, because the phone is difficult to read all the messages, but not that we're a lot of people. And we have load shedding. Joyful, joyful. So yeah, it took us a minute to go live. We had to rush around with the generator. So my scheduling was probably not the best. Hello, Ina. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to give us like 5 minutes for everyone to pop in. And then we'll start. All right. Luckily, tomorrow is a public holiday. Are you excited? Yeah, me too. I'm really looking forward to sleeping in a little bit. Yeah, so that's great. Anyway, tell me what you're working on. I'm going to start off continuing with my square. What are you working on? And then we'll talk in a little bit. We'll talk about the Safari Crochet Marathon. If you are new here, please say hi in the chat. That will be awesome. Oh, Mariana is working on a Battenberg and a new design. Mariana Miller is our local South African crochet designer. She's amazing. And she is also known as Sweet Crochet Dreams on Instagram. Mariette, die boervrou, is working on, I'm sure you all know her, here on YouTube. She's knitting on a sock to try and finish the pair before next month's Renanculus. Oh my word, is there another Renanculus make-along? Nice, I want to do that. I might consider joining that one. Yes, that sounds amazing, Mariette. Thanks, Mariana. I love my short hair. I have to say, it feels a little bit more manageable and not so hot. Edith is working on a new project, the Commune Shawl by Sweet Crochet Dreams. I saw her starting on that shawl. It's really gorgeous. And that shawl is beautiful, Mariana. Ina, what are you working on? Ina is, if I have the right Ina is from Welkom. That is if I have the correct Ina here on the live chat. Okay, Ina, I'm gonna definitely give you more info in a minute. I would just like to have everybody join in as far as possible, give them a few more minutes, and then we'll talk about the marathon. Socks, and a crew beanie. That sounds interesting. Oh my goodness, I'm currently on Musselburgh and vanilla socks. That's currently my jam. More simple, the better. So vanilla socks all the way currently. Mariette, is the ranunculus lacy pattern at the top really intricate, or is it easy to, you know, the first time, if you do it the first time, is it easy or not? I am not really looking forward to difficult stuff at the moment. That's currently today, as per today. But otherwise, maybe, you never know, maybe in a week's time I'll feel differently. It's truly a possibility. Maybe let me just go down a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. So for those that don't know, there was an issue that there's a group, I believe they're in Gauteng area. For our international viewers, that's one of our provinces. And they are called Maak 'n Verskil Hekelgroep. So make a change or be part of a change. And they normally do a lot of donations for blankets, crochet blankets for the needy. People that's really in need of blankets, you know, hospitals, whatever the case might be. Old age houses, etc., etc. And then they have teamed up with Articafeer. It's our Afrikaans Language and Cultural Association, the Afrikaanse Taal en Kultuur Vereniging. And they have then combined, and they are going to do a 30-hour crochet marathon on the 26th and the 27th of May. And the requirements is to make 20 by 20 centimeter granny squares. It can be any type of stitch. You can even do a corner to corner, but the block needs to be 20 by 20 centimeters. And then it will be 36 blocks, 20 by 20 blocks in total for a blanket. You have to use double knit yarn and use your 4mm crochet hook. And then there's a lot of organization. Currently there's a WhatsApp group, so if you're interested, pop me a message on Instagram, Facebook, or on YouTube, and I'll send you the link where you're added to the group. And then on that group, all the organized details are given. I would advise you to mute that group, because at some stage it is quite busy. But they have only admin rights there now. So they are really posting other WhatsApp groups emanating from that big one. So what I mean by that is, for instance, here in Bloemfontein, we have a WhatsApp group for the people from Bloemfontein that's going to come together at Langenhoven Park. And we in Bloemfontein is organizing ourselves in such a way that for the whole 30 hours, somebody will be at the location where we're all going to crochet to make sure that we are crocheting all the time. So I think we are starting, if memory serves me well, we are starting at 12 o'clock on Friday, or those that can. For me, I will not be able to join till probably 5 o'clock. And then we managed ourselves into certain time slots. And it really is about whenever you can make it. And so there will be some ladies that will crochet through the night and up until the Saturday afternoon, I think at 5 or 6, where it concludes. So the headquarters from the Gauteng area, they are going to Zoom with each location to make sure that we are there. And then your blocks are then sent to this bigger place, or you can actually also join your blocks. So It doesn't necessarily be must be blocks only. You're more than welcome to join your blocks and have a blanket of 36 blocks of 20 by 20 squares. And then the person with the most blocks win prizes. There's prizes and whatever. But the whole thing is to have people crochet in South Africa, all over the country, together at the same time. And there's going to be a live also on YouTube, I believe. So then we can feel really connected and crochet all together on the 26th and the 27th. So I really think it's a really an awesome idea. If there's anything that you want to know, you're more than welcome to ask in the live chat. Mariette says, I found the lace of the ranunculus easy to knit, and it's so quick. Before you know it, you're past the lace and halfway down the body. Okie dokie. That sounds good. It sounds like my type of thing that would work for me. Thanks, Mariette. So is there anybody that's going to partake in the live chat in the Safari Crochet Marathon? Let me know. And also tell me, how is the weather your side? Mariana is going to be out of action at that time, and if memory serves me well, she's going to be out of action. Let me not disclose her thingies here. So on the group also, on the WhatsApp group, the big Safari Crochet Marathon WhatsApp group, they are sending links of the different WhatsApp groups, which is location specific or city specific, and then they're also having a list of relevant locations, which is broken down into provinces. So, for instance, I think in the Free State, we only have Anna Patat at Parijs that's joining as a location. And then the lady in Anniki in Langenhoven Park. And I can't remember the other location in the Free State, but there's quite a few in Pretoria, Gauteng area. I know also that Divoleis, some of you might know it as Spinnerin, is also another location. And yeah, so it's really growing. So they are updating the lists quite often, and then they send out a new consolidated list about weekly with new locations of where you can go and pop in and you know, sit maybe with other people and yeah, and just feel a truly big community of crocheters. I think it's really awesome. The event is awesome, but please send chocolates and lots of coffee for people like me working at a site hosting people. We will have facilities available for ladies to come and crochet in this event. And that is Divoleis. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, Edith. I'll have to pudder you some chocolates and some coffee. Oh, joy. And probably a blankie or something to keep you warm. But I'm sure the people are going to be so excited that you will probably feel so energetic. And you won't even eat the chocolates. Let me see. And Edith is saying to Mariana, you can come keep me awake. Mariana, there you have it. You don't have to crochet, but you have to go and assist poor Edith. Mariana is saying, sure. You must capture this, Edith. You have record. It's like she's telling yes, saying yes. All right. So, yeah, when you join that group, I said Articafé, right? But you can also join the Facebook group called Articafé Tak Arendsnes. Maybe let me write it down here. Type it. Articafé Tak Arendsnes. So on that Facebook group, they also have a lot of information about the event. And I have to tell you, the ladies are really, really busy. I've been at the Bloemfontein event quickly last weekend. It was such a joy. Do you want to see how many blocks I have crocheted so far? And just disclaimer, it's not a lot. I'm starting to take it serious now only, so maybe guess how many blocks I've made thus far. So the ladies that was at the event last week, over the weekend, our Bloemfontein ladies, it was just such a great experience meeting them and, you know, sitting together, crocheting. It was really, really lovely. Really, really lovely. And also on the Facebook group of Articafia, they have a lot of photos from people, you know, that they send in to show all over the country people already crocheting together. All right, so Mariana says I've got 5 blocks done. And Edith is saying 8. I'll show you just now. And then I'll also show you the yarn I'm busy with, the color combination. And actually, my yarn combination I have, maybe next year, I believe this will become a yearly thing. Maybe next year I'll do a men's blanket. This time it's for a lady. I was not thinking about gender neutral, how do you say it? Neutral genders, like having a color scheme that will work for both ladies and men. That's maybe an oversight. I'll probably correct that next year, but the colors that I have is absolutely gorgeous. Yes. All right, so I have crocheted 3 blocks. And I have to make 36 blocks, so it's I'm a long way to go. But I was thinking if I'm doing 1 a day, and over weekends I am doing more than 1, I would get to 36 before the 26th of May. So that is my plan. I don't know if it's a good plan. What do you think? But it feels like I'm at least having a plan. I was saying I'm not going to join my blocks, and then I'm probably going to go back and join my blocks. Thanks, Mariana. So if you have joined us in the interim, you are very welcome. Please talk to us in the live chat and tell us where you're from. And if you're new here, that would be awesome. All right, so do you want to see my finished blocks? And can you hear our generator? I'm actually I want to know if you can hear our generator running. Hi, Katie. Hi. Your favorite host, Katie, is back. Okay, cool. You can't hear it. That's awesome. Okay, so let me show you. I got the blocking board also from our local host, Aniki. Her husband made these. And I can't stop. Let me just stop. This is my 3 blocks. I made this far. And there's going to be in my blanket 6 of each color, except for the multicolor. I'll show you just now. But yeah, 3. I made 3 so far. And yes, 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 I can hear you scream. I have to work away my ends. I have to do it actually this weekend. I have to do it each one as I go. Otherwise, I'm going to regret it. I know. I know. All right, so let me show you what I'm working with. I'm currently having, and I also found that I'm having I can make 4 blocks of these 20 by 20 centimeters out of one skein of 100 grams. Is it 100 grams? Yes, it is. 100 grams of yarn. So this is Kismet Lollipop in the colorway Chartreuse. Chartreuse. I think it's going to be. So that's the one color I'm using. I'm going to do 6 of the blocks in this. Then this is my second color. Right? The pink, it's Cherise. Then my other color is salmon. Then I have a few of these, which is Kismet Funky Stripes in color number 43. Right? Oh my goodness, look at that. It's gorgeous, I love it. And then I was thinking about joining it with this color. This color is called Plum. So I'm going to do the joining with this color. Do you like my colors? Ursula is here. Hi, Ursula. Oh, it's lovely having you. And Mariana is saying it's going to be gorgeous. Ursula, OMG, Granny Square, she's also having a channel on YouTube, also South African. Go and show the love, people. Alrighty. So that's going to be my blanket colors for the Safari Crochet Marathon. So the plan is as follows. It's going to be 6 colors of the solid colors. 6, 6, 6. And then I think it is, how many colors or how many blocks are left, people? 36 minus, help with the maths, because I did this yesterday and I can't remember. But anyway, the remaining blocks is going to be in the multicolored yarn, which is this color. I love this. I started picking out this color first and then I built on this color. That's how it started. So yeah, that is my plan of action. That is my plan of action. And then today I visit my local yarn store, Rebecca at Yarn Stash Collection, to buy this color. I had another color picked out previously when I was buying my initial yarn, or the first few pieces. Do you think I can get it now? Yes, here it is. But then when I was holding it together, I didn't really like this color. So I was going back to Rebecca. I only had one ball of this. And I said, no, I don't feel this color anymore. And then we decided on this color, which I actually adore. Yeah. So let's see who's in the house. Ina says also it's gorgeous. Thanks, Ina. Mariette also says it's beautiful. Edith, it would look very nice if you join it with a variegated yarn. You know, I was also thinking maybe that. But we all know, the people that's here know me, that I love linen stitch. I might just do something at the borders with a linen stitch, something. Welcome, Marina. It's lovely having you. Oh, great. Thanks, Ursula. Oh, the short hair. Oh, my word. I think I'm turning into my new journey of womanhood. So I'm struggling with hot flashes currently. I started. And the shorter hair is just much better with that problem. Okay, great. Mariette is voting the plum route. Yes, awesome. Thanks, Mariette. But yeah, I might do something with leftover yarn, which I definitely will have for the borders. That would be my plan. Something. All right. Yes, plum looks amazing on green. Yeah, we were looking at, because it felt to me like this color, which is, by the way, fern, it was just looking, huh. So I thought, no, I want something, and hence the plum color. So Rebecca, if you're watching, thank you so much for the assistance there. It's appreciated. So yeah, let me know if you're going to, yeah, I agree, Ursula, it wasn't popping at all. So it felt like a little bit dull, actually. That's the correct word. Now I have yarn bath coming from the mid-center of the ball of yarn. But that's okay too. Is there any one of you that will be joining in a local group in your town with regards to the Safari Hickle, or you are not going to join? I'm just interested. It's no judgment there at all. We are all busy, so. And it feels like for me currently doing really simple projects that this granny squares are coming at the right time, honestly. Because I'm currently in a situation where I really don't crave difficult projects or a sweater or anything like that. Hashtag Mariette. I will probably do the, I want to really do it, but let me see if there's time for me to do the ranunculus. I don't know any people in real life that crochet only online. Oh, but goodness, Ursula, you know, I realized that there's so many people crocheting in Bloemfontein, actually, that you don't know about, because, so I was really trying to actually reach out, and the only people I know is the people from my channel, from Bloemfontein, that is crocheting and knitting. So it was lovely. It's like a new world opening up, having met people in my local group. And they are lovely ladies, really, really, really lovely ladies. So I can highly recommend for you to join. I actually think there might be a group in Durbanville, actually, because I know, Ursula, that you're from Durbanville. I can have a look and send you an email if you're interested. Just let me know, then I'll send you the details. So, yeah. I was really surprised about how many people actually, you know, are just as excited and passionate about crocheting and knitting. We think we're alone and we're on an island, but we're actually not. Mariana has a sister staying in Durbanville, and she crochets. You're sorted out, Ursula. And she loves squares. Yeah, so it seems like you're sorted out. No, it's fine. Ursula, I will definitely send you the details, for sure. Because I think it's going to be the solidarity about people just crocheting all over the country for those 30 hours, I think would be quite special. So I'm really excited about that. That is 4 weeks away. Is it 4 weeks away? Is there anybody with a calendar that can check? All right. Ursula, what are you working on? And also Marina. That's here. If you are new to the chat or to the video, you've just popped in, please say hi. Tell us where you're from. It will be awesome. So my plan is to have more engagement with regards to this, so more live sessions like just like this one, talking about the Safari Crochet Marathon, and then maybe in future when this is concluded, I will maybe do more community projects like this. And do my projects like this live and have a talk with all of you. All right. Ursula is saying she's finishing a knitted blanket before Saturday. Okay, how many sleeps do we have left? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, 3 sleeps. You can do it, Ursula. You can do it. I believe in you. You have to send me a pic of your knitted blanket. That would be awesome. And who are you making it for? Or because for me, it's like a gift, right? Oh, you're talking my language. The knitted blanket will have a crochet moss stitch border. I love a moss stitch. I love a moss stitch. Oh goodness, I just made an error. I have to go back and knit an extra double crochet. There we go. So I have Katie next to me. She's the local star of the show. Everybody loves her. Rosemary's here. She's from Pretoria. Oh, lovely. It's lovely having you, Rosemary. Thank you for joining. I love that color, Yaline. I'm busy with a crochet blanket for my grandchildren, 4 of them. So lots of work. Oh, you're singing again. Love it. That's me. Oh, joy. I don't even notice that I'm actually singing. Rosemary, did you see my other colors or did you join afterwards? I just showed my other colors. They're all beautiful. I love scrappy projects, Ursula says. Taking scrap and making it look beautiful. Yes, yes, I love it. I just gifted a cousin of my husband a shrug. I think it was on my podcast previously. I think I have shown it on my podcast. But that shrug I gifted to his cousin. And she is freaking out. And it was truly just scraps. I was taking 2 strands together and doesn't matter what colors. I was just not planning any colors and it came out really beautifully. So yeah, it's amazing what you can do with scraps. Don't underestimate your scrap yarn. Rosemary says she just joined now. Show me the other colors. Oh, I would love to show you, Rosemary. You're more than welcome. I will definitely show you. Let me just conclude this one. All right, so it's all lollipop yarn from Kismet. So I have the green that I'm busy with. And then it started off actually with this color. It's a funky stripe, Kismet Funky Stripes. It's all DK yarn. And isn't this just gorgeous? It's beautiful, right? So then I started adding in the other colors. So it's this color, the cerise color. Where's my salmon? It's gone now. There's the salmon. So that's going to be part of my blanket. And then the joining color, which I decided on today, is going to be this plum color. And there goes the cerise. Alrighty. Ursula says she loves scrappy projects, taking scrap and making it look beautiful. Yes, I love that. Okay, now I said that already. Scraps force me to be creative. Yes, I agree with that. I really, really agree. And then Ursula also asked how many meters are on the funky stripes. Okay, that's a good question. Let me see if it's the same. It should be the same. So the funky stripes is 360 meters for 100 grams. And oh, that's interesting. This 100 gram, the solid, is 300 meters. And then this 100 gram is 360 meters. This is really interesting to me. Really interesting. So it's a little bit thinner than this one, like teeny weeny, itsy bitsy teeny weeny. That I found interesting. I didn't even look at yardage, you know, or meterage per 100 gram when I was looking at the yarns. But that's interesting. I find this interesting. Don't you find it interesting? It's interesting. Rosemary says, oh, those colors are gorgeous. I love those funky stripes. Yes, yes. You know, when I started out crocheting, this was my jam. This is what I was looking at. Red dye has less meters. Really? Check another ball. Red dye has less meters. What? That's interesting. No, man. I don't have other colors in my stash. I have to confess, I don't have. This is probably the only. No, I'm lying. I have more acrylic. But that acrylic is also for a granny square project. What? Red dye has less meters? I still can't believe it. Someone once told me on a live stream and I couldn't believe it. Well, I'm there now, Ursula. I'm there now. Can we just please have an expert in the house confirming that? And by expert, I'm saying, Edith, help. Help, Edith. Because that's interesting. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Wow. Okay, anyway. So, that's all my colors, Rosemary. You asked for the colors. That's my colors. So, my intention is to finish the block in your presence. That's my intention. After I didn't start it in your presence, only like two rows in. But that is my intention. So let's see. What is the time now? I don't even know. It's almost 7. So I have to move with speed of light. Okay. Somehow, Ursula says, somehow the red dye weighs more, which is why 100 grams has less meterage than 100 grams in another color. I didn't know. Oh my word. Edith says, never heard of that. I'll have to investigate. So that would mean that they have uncolored yarn as a big spool of colored yarn on a big, what do you call it? Spool? I don't know. And then they color the yarn, and then based off that, they are doing 100 grams, right? That's what I'm getting from that. Whereas I believe the indie dyers measure out 100 gram of yarn, right? And then they dye the yarn. Does this sound crazy? Maybe in the next live we can talk about this more after Edith investigates, and I also do some investigations, because this is really interesting. Oh, Ursula says tide power will be out at 10 p.m. here tonight, load shedding. So I read between the lines that I can still go there. I can still go till 10. She also says, Ursula says, not a huge difference, not sure what indie dyers do, very interesting. That's what I believe they do, Ursula, is they weigh out the yarn for 100 grams, or not really weigh, but they count the meterage, which they know will be 100 gram, and then when they scanned up, then they do the dyeing process. But I will phone a friend. I will phone a friend, a few friends actually. And but it's interesting to know what the big companies do, you know, mass production. And I think that's exactly what they do. They first do the dye work, and then from there they are doing the meterage or the weighing or whatever the case might be. I don't have a friend in that environment, so I'm counting on my friend Edith there to assist with the investigation. Mariana says, don't phone me, I don't know. I will not phone you, Mariana. You like me, I also don't know. But I'm going to find out. I will revert back to you in the next live. So keep my social pages, keep an eye out, and then I will let you know there. Is there anybody new that's on the live that didn't say hi in the chat? Because you're more than welcome to say hello. Hey, now it's getting difficult. Again, let me pull out the yarn. Suzette, hello Suzette. in Northern Cape. You're welcome. Are you joining the Safari Crochet Marathon? Let me know. Oh, joy. We are going to have pizza tonight. And I can feel that I'm really getting hungry. So I'm so excited about the pizza. All right, Edith is saying she will interrogate our Alayon rep next time he comes by. That would be awesome. Thanks, Edith. What am I doing tomorrow? Firstly, I'm going to sleep in. I need sleep. I'm feeling exhausted because in the last week, not this week though, last week I was in Pretoria for work and I worked every night basically till 9 o'clock, one evening till 12 o'clock. Joy. And it was hectic, attending meetings from 7:30 in the morning till 9 at night. So, and then we had the meeting on Sunday till almost at 6, I think. And then I couldn't drive back from Pretoria to Bloem. The one time I did that, I hit an antelope just before Kroonstad. It was horrible. So I'll never do that again in my life. And so Saturday morning at 5, I departed from Pretoria and back to Bloemfontein to be with my family. But then it felt like I really didn't had a weekend, you know. So I'm really grateful for tomorrow as well as the weekend. I'm working on Friday though. So tomorrow I am going to take it slow. Maybe I'll have another live. Would you like to have another live? Let me know. Then I'll do that. But then tomorrow night we are having, we're going to a restaurant with friends that's coming from Pretoria visiting Bloemfontein. And then also it's the Bloem show. So somewhere over the weekend, we need to make it in there as well. What I like about the Bloem show is that it has sheep shearing. The chicken stall is my husband's favorite. That we always go there first because it's the most crazy chickens I've ever seen in my life. It looks like the hair is done before the show. I didn't even know you get so many different chickens. So that's very entertaining. We go there first. That's our first stop. It's really lovely. And then obviously I love to go to the Bloem show because of the food. Okay, so Suzette is saying ek is aan die brei, maar ek join jou. Great. Dankie Suzette. Suzette is saying she's joining us even though she's knitting. Mariette says, Mariana, I agree. Just dyed my own yarn for a stone crop cardie in more or less 100 gram hanks. But have no idea what other people do. Yarn dyeing is amazing. Oh wow. You know what, Mariette? I saw your link come up, but I haven't had chance to watch any videos. So somewhere when life is a little bit getting more chilled, I'm going to watch all my videos that I want to watch because it's just been crazy. Ursula is saying I keep on forgetting that tomorrow is a public holiday. Ursula, it's a public holiday tomorrow. Don't forget. Don't forget. It's too exciting. You can stop forgetting now. I'm really excited about a rest day, honestly. Yeah, so we will be oh, and it's Philip's cousin's birthday also tomorrow. So I need to remember that. These days I'm really bad forgetting birthdays. I will remember the previous day, and then I will still even tell the person, oh, tomorrow is your birthday. And when tomorrow comes, I will see that person. I will not even say happy birthday because then I forgot. That's really bad. But that happened to me a few times now already. Ursula is saying, I leave yarn dyeing to others. I want to try and spin yarn. It's on my bucket list. Ishla, do it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. But I haven't spun since January, so I feel like I'm a newbie again. That's how I feel. That's really how I feel. Just do it. If you want to learn, come visit me. Come visit me. I'll teach you in a heartbeat. I would love to spend time with you. Yeah. Okay, how many? How done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I need to do 1 row more and then I'm done. That's good. Good. So it's taking me more than an hour, but that's with a lot of chatting and talking and singing and showing yarn. So that's awesome. Suzette, what are you working on? You are currently knitting, but what project are you knitting? You said you are knitting. Righty. Now Katie's at the back. Sleeping at the back. Hello? No, she's doing washing. You can't do bathing here in front of the people. It's improper. You can't do that. Mariana is saying, if it makes me feel better, she only did 2 Battenberg blocks during the session so far. Thanks, Mariana. It surely does help. And Ursula is saying, Granny Squares is about the only thing I can do on a live. I need something mindless. Yes. Oh my goodness, you're a pro going live. I should probably come for lessons. Because Ursula, I don't know if you were here from the beginning, but I didn't know how to go live from my phone. I didn't know where to press. It took me 3 minutes to figure it out. And that is with 3 tests we did prior, but I never tested the scheduled live. How to go and make it live actually. So, you know, we live and learn. We live and learn. At least now I know for next time what to do. And also, when I was testing the live, I had it not on landscape. And my daughter was telling me, Mom, you have to put off your rotation slot or key or something. And I was doing that. And then we realized I actually have to exit YouTube to let it realize it's now not in the lock mode anymore. Rotation lock or landscape lock or whatever lock. You know, I don't even know what you call it. So yeah, it's a lot of growth with this in mind as well. But probably it's a good idea because end of May we will celebrate 2 years of Made by Aline, the Lekker podcast. So then we'll do prizes again and then I will be in good shape for that live. So yeah, I need to strategize and think about celebrating 2 years and doing a great live with great prizes. So I'm looking forward to that. I cannot believe that it's 2 years almost. And yes, I'm sitting in the TV room in our new house, actually our family room. We're all loving it here. It was all the stress and work and packing and organizing and throwing things out. It was worth every minute of that. I've 3 times gone live, chatting, and then realized I wasn't actually live. You know, I had such a fright, Isla, because for me, I was thinking, oh my word, maybe I'm live and I don't even know it, and now I'm frantic. And people are going to see me frantic. And I don't even know that. That was my fear. Joy. I don't know if you can see, but Katie is now sleeping on the chair. Katie, hello. At the back of me, having such a good time. All right, so Zed is making socks for her husband and a shawl for my daughter with Naughty Habit yarn. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Auto rotate. Yes, that's the word. You're right. Auto rotate. That was giving me a frantic run around earlier tonight. I once panicked, didn't know where the button was exactly. Hubby saved the day, so the image was landscape. You know what? This was me sitting here with my phone, struggling. And then my husband was standing there and he was Googling what to do. So he was guiding me through the process. It was so fun. It was so much fun. I'm so grateful to have him and my daughter assisting me, because otherwise I would be totally lost. Rosemary says she loves the blanket behind me. This was one of my scrappy granny stripes blankets, where I've used different types of yarn, from cotton mixes, cotton and bamboo mixes, to leftover acrylic. This was even, I think, a chunky yarn. I was not scared to mix and match, and it's a lovely, lovely piece. I love it. Teamwork. Yes, Mariette. Once again, she knows. Here in our house, it's really teamwork. It's lovely, really lovely. I'm so grateful for them. We work on this channel together. It's a lot of fun. Right, I am now starting my last round, and then when this is finished, I will say goodbye, and then I will definitely see you soon again. But we're not there with goodbye yet. I'm saying goodbye yet. Let me finish the round first. So there's hellos going around. If you're joining and you're new here, or you're not new here, say hello. It'll be lovely saying hi to you. So, okay, so we are going to have pizza tonight. We're having a late dinner. Have you eaten dinner yet, if you're from South Africa? Or if not, what are you gonna have? And what did you eat? Yes, Ursula. Ursula says YouTube is a learning curve. Oh boy, it's a one-man show, yeah. I can't call the IT guy from another department to come and help out. Yeah, you know, I have to say I love the learning and the growth that comes with it. I can remember the first time I did my podcast, how scared I was and how stressed I was. And then when you do it more often and more often, you just get into a rhythm and you get used to it. So, you know, with everything like this comes growth, and I really, really appreciate and love it. I like to grow and I like to learn, and I love a challenge. I love a good challenge. So, yeah, it's awesome. It's cold in Cape Town. Oh, my sister is staying in Cape Town, in Brackenfell, and they were saying it's really, really cold and it's raining a lot. But I saw something about the dams being at 50%. And then I was saying to my husband, but luckily your rainy season is starting now, so that's fine. But apparently they are really worried about that. So I don't know, if I haven't really looked further into the news, but is there really a worry about water problems, Ursula, or are you guys going to be okay? Yeah, a challenge is good, but the anxiety going with it, it's not nice. I agree, Ursula. I think at some point that in itself, living and managing anxiety and maybe stressors, is part of the challenge and self-growth, which I also love, but it's not an easy process for sure. Mariette says, freshly baked bread, oh my word. Busy baking an order and one accidentally got sliced. Oh my word, you know, Mariette is an avid baker, brilliant baker. She makes beautiful things and wonderful and lovely things. So I wish I was there, Mariette, having some of your freshly baked. Bread. Oh, now I'm some more hungry. Ursula says, I'm not aware of looming water shortage. Hubby hasn't mentioned anything. I hope this was now not some other, what do you call it? News that's not really news. That's like false news. That my husband maybe looked at. I don't know. I hope it's not true though. Because we just left Cape Town when the bad water shortage just started. I think 2016, 2017. So it was really horrible. I love freshly baked bread. Pity you can't share. Oh, yeah. But I have to ask Mariette maybe. We have a lemon tree and an orange tree and a fig tree. I feel like a millionaire with a fig tree. Let me just say that. I love fig jam. That's like my ultimate favorite. But we are thinking about making, what do you call it now? Marmalade with the lemon and the orange. Mariette, do you have a recipe? Or can you guide me? Because I've never made jam. I assisted my parents when I was little, making jam, assisting them. But I mean, in terms of me taking charge, nope, I've not done that. Yes, jam or marmalade. Yes, I was thinking marmalade. And apparently, okay, Ursula, bye. Thank you for joining. Enjoy talking to your mom. Apparently marmalade, if you actually have fresh oranges and lemons, it's really amazing. So to make it. So yeah, I want to embark on making a marmalade. Bye, Ursula. Oh, thanks, Mariette. Yeah, because I don't have a clue. I will start with a small batch, like really small. 1 bottle of marmalade. But I really need to try that. And I can't wait for the next January when the figs are ready, because figs are my favorite. And now I'm thinking, Mariette, fig jam with your fresh bread. Lovely. Oh, marmalade is easier to make than jam. Really? That's good news. That's really good news. Oh. Okay, cool. So I think I'm sorted out. Marmalade is easier to make, so I'll be fine. It's a challenge, but I'll do it. And we have amazing oranges. We go and take oranges basically daily now, and having them, it's so sweet and so lovely and so nice. I forgot, I actually wanted to take a few this morning to work for my colleagues, and I forgot. Now I just remembered I've forgotten to take them some too, and let them taste from our own orange tree. Yeah. I am nearing the ending of my block. I did it. How long did it take me? An hour. Not bad, not bad. Where's my cutter? Alrighty. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's 20 centimeters. There we go. I did it. And there's still some yarn left, because what I did was I took 1 square and I weighed it on my small scale, and this was about 23 grams if I am not mistaken. So I knew that I will be able to get 4 of these out of 100-gram skein, and there's still some left. Let me show you. Let me put this on my blocking thingy majigs. Which I bought from Anniki at our local host, Bloemfontein host, for the Safari Crochet Marathon. There we go. I have 4 blocks now. Great. Let me show you how much I've got left. This is how much I've got left. There we go. So thank you so much for joining me. Keep an eye open for my next live, crocheting another block. And let me quickly see just the last comments. Having your own fruit juice is like having gold in your garden. Yes, yes. And for me, especially the victory, Mariette, I feel like a millionaire. You don't understand. That for me is precious, precious, precious. I'm so excited. But I really want to thank all of you keeping me company while I'm crocheting the block towards my Safari Crochet Marathon blanket. And maybe not next time, but somewhere with the lives we will talk about the dye yarn, the red dye. We will get back to you on that. And yeah, talk about more about the event. If you're interested, send me a message on my social media, either on Facebook or Instagram, so that I can send you the message. Or if you have my number and you are on WhatsApp with me, or email, you can email me as well, then I'll send you the link. Have a super, super day. And it was lovely spending time with you. I hope, for those that's in South Africa, I hope that you enjoy your day tomorrow. And yeah, see you soon. Thank you for joining. Bye. Now I have to see how I'm going to stop this. That's the next challenge.